Good morning.
Welcome to the morning show.
Yeah.
The Big Show with Glenn and Angel on Kiss 92.
Good morning.
Sometimes getting out of bed in the morning is a lot to deal with all at once.
So cute, the yeah. That was Dahlia, by the way. We've got Dahlia from Berita Harian with us.
Hi.
Our Kaki Makan.
Morning.
Welcome back. Good morning.
Good morning, Dahlia.
You are glowing today. You've got like a glow about it. Did you hang out under the sun the past few days or something?
No.
So
It's
cute,
just blush.
Yeah.
It's blush. It's makeup.
Right.
Yes.
Better not say anymore, if not she will blush some more.
Yes, should become even pinker.
Okay. All right. So today we are going to be talking about Indonesian food.
Yes.
So is it like nasi padang or is it other types of
Totally
Indonesian?
different.
Oh, good. Okay.
Yes. So I think most of us know Indonesian food for nasi padang, your ayam penyet, and your bakmi, which
Yes.
is your meat beef noodles. But this is going to be totally different. So it's going to be charcoal grilled dishes as well it's the Sundanese food and also Indonesian street food. So maybe I can start with the first one, Irna's Taste Food and Cakes. And they're actually located along North Bridge Road, which is actually near Arab Street area again.
Okay.
Yes, as per usual, it's a good spot for you to open up your business there.
Take note of this, foodies, because you're going to be checking this place out over the weekend, I'm sure.
Yes, yep. Okay, so Irna's Taste Food and Cakes. I'm not sure if you heard of martabak manis, but it's similar to appam balik and also mi chiang kueh.
Murtabak manis.
Martabak.
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 Okay,
Yes,
martabak.
I've seen
Yes.
martabak stalls, like food sort of stalls in food halls as well, and it's not murtabak.
Yeah, it's not
It's
murtabak.
martabak.
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness, that was how I used to pronounce murtabak when I was a child.
Oh, really?
Martabak.
No,
Oh,
it's two. Okay,
it's
yeah, but
You know
it's
what I
two
mean?
different things.
Yeah, but as a kid, I would eat martabak.
That was the Indonesian.
Oh, so it's different.
It's different.
The
Okay.
okay.
Martabak manis, which means it's like sweet. Yes. Okay,
There
this is
you go.
martabak manis. So you can see it's like a pancake. Oh, you can see the honeycomb
Yeah.
texture of the pancake, and they use 3 different type of butter. So this is a common Indonesian street food that you can find. So
For those of you who are not watching us
Yes.
on the Big Show TV, man, if you're watching us, you'll want to lick your screen.
Charlie, if I can just ask, is martabak from Indonesia typically sweet or do you get savory as well?
okay, sweet. We have martabak
Sweet.
telur. So that's the savory one.
Okay.
Okay, but I'll start with martabak manis first. So they use 3 different type of butter, and the most expensive butter they use is the Wisman butter. I have to say, if you were to see how they make it, you'll be like very scared.
Oh.
The amount of butter they
my.
use. So they'll first put the batter in the grill, and then it'll start to cook, and you get the honeycomb texture as you see here in the picture, and it'll just absorb all the butter. So it's really very moist, very nice. The pancake itself has a very rich buttery flavor, slightly sweet and salty. So the most common flavor combination is actually cheese and also the chocolate rice. So chocolate rice is something that
rice.
Indonesian grew up with. They eat it
Yeah.
with bread. But this is really one of their delicacies that they love. And when I carry it, it's extremely heavy.
Oh no, it's all that butter.
It's all the butter and the topping.
I love butter. I love cheese. I love chocolate. I love bread. Oh my God.
But I love chocolate rice. I used to eat chocolate rice on toast and butter
Oh, yes, that's
all
how
the
they
time.
do it.
Van
Yeah.
Houten.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the tins of Van Houten chocolate rice.
No, I remember the chocolate rice being on these rum balls.
Yes, yes.
Because my mom
The
loves
desserts, yeah.
rum balls, right?
You can barely find them anymore, these rum balls, though. Yeah. I didn't like them as a child, but I probably like them now.
Yes. Okay, so aside from that, the topping, they do have multiple flavors. So I think for appam balik, which is very common within the Malay community, they will put peanut and also cream corn.
Okay.
But Indonesia, you can have it with pulut, or also you can have it with corn as well. Peanut, so you can really mix, but I would say the most classic combination is cheese and chocolate. So it's very sweet, rich and indulgent. Like I said, it's perfect for parties or gathering. Just have one layer.
One square.
One square.
And it's heavy, right?
It's
You say,
heavy.
I want to weigh it.
It's already good enough. Okay, so the next one I'm going to talk about is martabak telur. Very different than your Indian murtabak. Okay, this is martabak.
Okay.
So you can see there's this achar here, which is cucumber, carrots and chili. So it's slightly acidic, and then this is a very thin layer, almost like a prata layer, and then with like eggs, scallions, lots of eggs. So in Indonesia, you can pick duck eggs, chicken egg, and then this is actually the meat filling. I pick beef. I would say that's the best combination you can have.
Right.
Or if not, you can pick chicken as well. So it's really very nice, crispy and flaky. It's really very delicious. And this is very hard to find in Singapore. Martabak manis is very easy to find, I would say. But this shop has like really good quality Indonesian food.
Right. So
Okay.
that's egg on that.
That's egg. Yeah.
The savory,
telur.
the savory
Savory
version.
one, yeah.
Okay, let's continue to talk to Dahlia on the Big Show TV. Meantime, here's Coldplay with We Pray on Kiss 92.
So I was just looking online at the difference between martabak and murtabak. So the different spellings just reflect regional variations and the evolving language. Martabak being more Indonesian and murtabak being more Malaysia and Singapore.
Yep.
Martabak gaining traction in Malaysia now as well.
Yes,
Yeah.
now they do. They're opening up more businesses. I mean, there's a lot of Indonesian concept or Indonesian restaurant here in Singapore, but martabak telur is something that's really very difficult. So whenever I'm there, like, I'll order it, and I'll always prefer the martabak telur over the martabak manis because I can't finish the martabak manis. But martabak telur is something that I can enjoy, and I like it with the vegetable achar at the side.
Is the dough they make kind of the same as the murtabak or similar?
Okay, murtabak, I would say it's very thick.
Like thick prata
It's too
almost.
thick to
It is prata, right?
Yeah,
Prata dough.
it's almost like a prata dough, but this is way thinner. So it's very crispy and
Okay.
flaky. And I would say the rempah, the spices they use is very subtle, and you really get there's really a lot of eggs inside, so it's really very nice, light and fluffy.
Okay.
So I think it's really something very different, and they also use a lot of scallions inside. So I think that's a very refreshing take on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think the people from, let's say, Springleaf Prata or whatever, if they go and they try this, they go back and I'm sure they'll be able to do it as well.
I think they can.
I think it's
Yeah.
just the dough
It's
that
the
they have to
dough.
get right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Okay.
think the interesting thing about the owner herself, she started the business back, if I'm not wrong, in 2016. So she started as a home-based business. And, like starting the business really wasn't easy at all. So she used to deliver, all these martabak manis and martabak telur and stop at Paya Lebar, go to Botanic Gardens,
Oh, wow.
Punggol with her kid.
Oh, my
So
goodness.
it's really, I would say, a lot of sacrifice, and like to see how she has like 2 outlets now, one at North Beach Road and at Lucky Plaza. I think it's very inspiring, and the
Right.
food is really good. So, and she's very generous. Yeah, in terms of the portion.
The portions, okay, and the
Yes.
filling and
she did not
whatnot.
scheme on it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, we like that.
She looks like a lovely lady as
Yes,
well.
she is.
And what's her name?
Erna.
Irna.
Erna.
Yes.
IRNA. So Erna's Taste Food and Cakes. That's the name of her shop, and it is located at Curbside Crafters, 730 North Bridge Road, and there's also the Lucky Plaza outlet
In Lucky Plaza
Nice.
outlet. Yep. It's recently opened.
on the 4th floor.
Yes.
Okay.
So the classic martabak manis, it's $16. I would say quite pricey, but it is really very substantial. And the martabak telur, it's $14 onwards.
Okay.
Yeah,
So they have everything at both outlets, right?
they do.
Okay.
Yep.
I think I shall go and visit the Lucky Plaza.
Lucky
one.
Plaza, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
There's a lot of
not?
Indonesian food actually at Lucky Plaza.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, there is quite a number of it. Yes. Okay. So the next one, another dish actually from Irna's is actually batagor. So it's actually fried tofu. There's also fish and also like wonton, like almost fish type of wonton with also a thick peanut sauce.
Like a gado-gado almost.
Like a gado-gado, yeah. So this is a very classic Indonesian dish. I would say it's pretty nice, but maybe I'm not someone who appreciate peanut sauce yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I love
Then
gado-gado.
satay, how?
I just don't
She's
eat
not a
satay.
Oh, not at all. Not even
It's
the...
like I have to. It's too tough. Like the meat is too tough.
But
But
is it a problem with the meat on the stick or the sauce?
the meat on the stick?
Okay.
But I
so when
think
someone cut it off for you, you'd
I
be
think
fine.
maybe it's okay. But I think Singapore satay is too sweet.
Yeah.
No, you're right.
Yeah, it's too sweet. So I just wouldn't even crave for it to
Okay.
begin with.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would have thunk
Yeah.
that our Dahlia is not into satay?
Not a fan.
Yes. Okay, the next one is actually my favorite Indonesian restaurant. One of my favorite actually. So it's Baro Food. They do have a few outlets. One at Simi and the other at somewhere located around Tanjung Pagar. So now at Simi, it's actually closing down in September.
Oh, shame.
Yes, a lot of F&B establishments are closing down as
Yeah.
well. Yep, but you can always go to the outlet at Tanjung Pagar and also at Vivo. But something about Bara that I like, it's a very unique concept. So when he first came to Singapore, he realized that Singaporeans only know ayam penyet and nasi padang, but there's more to it. So that's when he wanted to introduce Sundanese food. So it's Sundanese-style grilled rice that's wrapped in banana leaves. So just the rice on its own, it's so good and flavorful. So this is satay lilit. Yes, so
This satay you like?
this one I
Yes.
like. Yeah. Okay, so it's the Balinese-style chicken skewers, and there's also a mix of shrimp inside, and there's lemongrass. So there's a bit of I would say kicap manis glaze on it. So there's a good mix of sweet and savory. But you see, the best part of the dish is actually the banana leaf wrap rice. So what he has to do is to actually cook the rice, with herbs and spices, and then let it cool down, wrap it, and then you have to grill it over open fire.
Oh.
So correct me if I'm wrong. The chicken is on a lemongrass stick, right?
Lemongrass stick.
And then
Right.
the chili there is sambal
mata.
Yeah.
So it's obviously
Balinese.
minced chicken,
Yeah,
right?
minced chicken.
Yeah.
And then the rice, is that pulot rice?
No, it's just normal rice.
I see.
And
Okay.
I think I have another picture of the ayam bakar. And you can see actually how plain and unassuming the rice is.
But it's cooked in that.
It's cooked in that,
banana
so
leaf.
it really absorbs all the aroma, the flavor, and I would say it's really very delicious. And the rice on its own, it's extremely, extremely nice. And I would say even the ayam bakar, it's so nice and tender, sweet, not too sweet, I would say. And they serve with, again, sambal mata and sambal merah. So it's a really very delicious meal. You have your tahu tempeh and also your belinjo chips as well.
Belinjo.
I was about to ask you what that was, because from here it looks like a slice of toast or
Like a
something like
French-
that. Yeah, like a French toast, right?
Yeah, French toast, yeah.
So that's tauhu.
Tahu, yeah.
Okay.
Tofu and tempeh.
Tofu and tempeh, my
Yeah,
favorite.
Yes. So this is really something really very different, and I would totally recommend going down there. And aside from that, they have soto Betawi. I'm not sure if you've tried that. So
Never
it's
heard of
actually,
it.
we always are very familiar with soto, but it's a creamy soto with beef chunks, potatoes and tomatoes.
Ooh.
And your
Okay.
sambal merah, your chips as well at the side.
So it looks creamy.
It's not creamy. It's not too creamy. Just
Okay.
a bit of
Coconut milk.
Coconut milk.
It looks like a creamy tomato soup.
It looks like a tom yum almost. You know the
Oh,
creamy
like the
tom
creamy
yum.
tom yum, yeah.
Creamy tom yum. Yeah, not the clear.
Yeah, but it looks very creamy though.
Yeah,
she
but
said
actually
not
it's
so
quite.
much.
It's not that creamy.
Okay.
Although it looks creamy, it's not.
Yeah.
So it's not very jelak as compared to maybe your other lauk lemak dishes. Those are really very heavy with coconut milk. But this is actually really just nice, which I feel not many people would try soto Betawi. So I think this is a really good exposure to actually try this kind of dishes.
I'm looking at their menu online, and their prices are really good actually for
Yep.
such a big plate like the
Yes.
plate that you showed.
Yeah. It's really, really very delicious. And so far when I was there, the lunch crowd is really good. And everybody, you have your Malay, Chinese, and all your angmos coming down together enjoying the food. So yeah, I think it's really very nice. So Indonesian food is definitely more than just nasi padang itself. And if you were to order just the rice alone, it's actually $3. So it's very smoky, herb infused, and really very delicious.
Nice.
Okay. And this place once again is called Bara Food. We'll go on air and talk about it a little bit
Okay.
more for the people who are listening to us on the radio.
Kiss 92 traffic.
A situation on the KJE right before the PIE Changi exit. This is towards the PIE, causing congestion all the way to Sungai Tengah. Avoid lane 4, an accident. Also on the SLE towards the BKE, a vehicle's broken down before the exit to BKE PIE. Wherever you are, stay safe.
All right, we're back on The Big Show on The Big Show TV. It's a lovely Friday morning, nice and cool, and we have our Kaki Makan with us, Dahlia from Berita Harian. Please follow her at kakimakan.bh, okay? Early on, we were talking about Erna's Taste Food and Cakes, located at Curbside Crafters, 730 North Bridge Road, as well as on the 4th floor of Lucky Plaza. Make sure you go check that out. And then, on The Big Show TV, we were talking about Bara Food, which is located at Icon Village Extension at 16 Angor Street. Dahlia, tell us a little bit more about Bara Food.
Yes, so they specialize in rice wrap in banana leaves, and it's a Sundanese dish. So it's really something I would say very unique, very delicious on its own, because most Indonesian food you normally have just plain rice, and the main style is always the protein or the soup, but on its own the rice is extremely delicious. So they are known for the ayam bakar bara, which is slightly sweet, caramelized with the kicap manis, which is sweet soya sauce, and they are served with tempeh, tofu, sambal mata, and also that chips as well. And the next one is satay lilit, my favorite. So it's chicken and a mix of prawn. I think the prawn is added to actually add some sweetness to the dish as well. And you have again the ayam bakar. So the fragrance from the lemongrass and everything all together, sweet, spicy, slightly tangy, really it's perfect.
I'm looking
Yeah.
at the menu online. You can order for delivery as well. Bara-food.com. They also have like party boxes for 6 people and like
Nice.
$140. Party box for 4 people and $99, which is really good.
What's in the
'cause-
party box?
No, all
Almost
sorts. You
everything.
get four portions of rice for the 4
Okay.
people, and then 4 set items of your choice. So you can get like the chicken and the veg and the what have you, and that'll be a good idea for the weekend.
Right.
Yes.
You know, it works out to like $25 per person.
What's the
which is quite
website
good.
again?
Bara-food.com.
Bara-food.com. Now, we've also been flashing some of the delicious food that Dahlia has been talking about on our Big Show TV. But if you would like to see, I think, more photos, I think the Instagram that I mentioned earlier on, Kaki Makan.bh, has all the
Yes,
photos there
we
as
have
well,
that,
right?
yeah. Photos and videos, everything's
There
in there.
you go. And
Yes.
Dahlia.
Dahlia's a star on social media.
kakimakan.bh.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's
We've
all the
come-
time we have, according to
Yes.
Shalini.
That's a lot of food though to take in.
Yeah.
Yes.
So once again, Ernest Taste Food and Cakes, as well as Bara Food. We've been talking about Indonesian food this morning with Dahlia from Berita Harian.
So just a quick wrap up. For Ernest, what's your favorite?
Martabak telur.
Okay, and then for Bara food?
Satay lilit.
Okay, there you go.
Satay Lily.
Straight from
Lily, yes.
Dahlia's
And
mouth.
you kind of like the rice as well.
Yeah, of course the rice.
I'm thinking about the rice. I'm a rice
You
freak.
try.
You just whacked the whole packet of fried rice and you're still thinking about
Just
rice.
normal rice. That's normal rice. This is special rice.
Special rice, yes.
Thank you, Dahlia.
Thank you.
All right, it's 8:22.
Kiss 92 Time Check brought to you by Putian, introducing Putian's